Okay, I finished up what I call NOV COG view. It's based upon uh, GitHub repo open source tooling called God's Eye View. What I did was I basically set that up. It wasn't working quite right, and so I decided to mod it and then build into it some specific use cases for myself, including the ability for me to uh, put my own drone photography and drone video into this overall platform. But it's an open source tool. People are interested in my particular mods, just leave me a comment, and if I get enough feedback, I will consider uh, putting this build into GitHub or something similar. Essentially, what this is a Google Earth built for the late 2020s, and it has AI built into it. And that's the point where it's really quite powerful. It's still working on those integrations a little bit, but you can see it in action here. Okay, fly me to Charleston, West Virginia.
Got it. Taking you over to Charleston, West Virginia now. Done. You're now flown to Charleston, West Virginia.
So we're headed to this neck of the woods at the end of the week. So what we can do now is I want to learn a little bit about it. So I'm going to click on live flights. I can see what's flying overhead, fire up military flights as well, closed camera or closed circuit TV, whatever might be in the area. It doesn't look like much here. A whole bunch of other stuff. So if you want to throw on data centers onto the map, dams, etc. But what we want to do is just get more detail about things. Zooming in, and right now we are using Bing labels, and then we could switch to Bing aerial, and then we've got live data coming in here, as you can see. We can switch to Google's own data, which I'm not sure we actually can use for this video, so we'll switch out of that. We can also use OpenStreetMap data. Get a very good picture of through multiple dimensions. And let's fly back to something else. Let's do something in the news. So take me to Mono Lake, California, the south side of the lake. And this, of course, is a live video, so we're failing.
Okay, heading to the south side of Mono Lake now. Done. You're at the south side of Mono Lake.
Pretty nifty. Let's go back to Bing labels. And we can fly into this. Pretty good details all the way down. We'll switch over to Google data for a second. And there we go. We've got a couple of view options here. So we do have like a HUD, heads up display. It's giving us our Latin lawn and some other details. And we can actually shut this off altogether. So there's a whole lot of options with this built in. What I added to it, in particular, in addition to kind of cleaning up the bones, so it would run cleanly, and this is running on an M4 Pro MacBook, M4 Pro MacBook, and it's what I've done is I've tried to push as much of the data to a local drive as possible, but it is really nifty to have all of this available. We've got synthetic traffic in case that's something of your concern, but we have, if we've got all the flights, we can take a look at just the fantastic number of flights in the air at any given point in time. Actually click on one of these and track its path. 777 flying along. Actually do the same with satellite. We just have to change our mapping, and then we click our satellite layer on, and that sourcing is a little degraded. We can actually see the satellite constellations. Center me over New York City.
Sure. Shifting the view to New York City now. Done. You're centered over New York City.
Let's switch off the data centers. Oh, I'll just do it manually. Switch off the data centers.
Done. The data centers layer is now off.
And take me over Battery Park.
All right. Flying you over Battery Park now. Done. You're now over Battery Park.
And zoom in a little closer.
The camera zoomed in a bit.
Outline Battery Park on the map.
Okay. Outlining Battery Park so it stands out on the map. Battery Park is outlined, so you can see its footprint clearly.
Can you outline Central Park for me as well?
Got it. I'll mark Central Park too, so it's easy to spot. Central Park is outlined as well, so you can see both parks highlighted on the map.
Can you tell me a little bit about the history of both maps?
Let me think through a quick, clear overview of each place's history. Battery Park, historically called the Battery, began as a fortified defense at the tip of Manhattan, later hosting Castle Clinton, which served as an early immigration entry point before Ellis Island. Central Park was built in the mid-1800s from the Greensward Plan by Olmsted and Vaux, transforming a mix of homes and open land. That development displaced several communities, including Seneca Village.
What is the large facility that is right at the center of the map at the moment?
Let me check what's currently centered in your view. The large facility at the center is the Metropolitan Museum of Art, specifically near the Michael C. Rockefeller Wing along Fifth Avenue.
So you can sort of see the utility of this. Built in some additional OS intelligence tools for news gathering, etc. And it actually has a variety of bespoke news tool gathering built in as well. And so it's really a multi-purpose updated version of Google Earth with all the bells and whistles I wanted, and very powerful. We can actually give a chance here if we want to look at OSM, or we could go to Bing labels and we could do a little simulated infrared or night vision, etc. So a fun tool, also a very useful one. I hope you enjoy the video. Please like and subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this, and we'll catch you soon.